All right, welcome to Running Cures, where we take on mental health and how running helps you navigate through your struggles. Um, I am not a therapist. I am just a guy who has used a therapist and gone through life struggles and found running as a source of healthy living. Today, I want to talk about how do you handle workouts on days you don't feel like it. Today, for me, I woke up honestly this morning and was extremely lazy to even get out and do this run. I was not in the mood. I did not feel like it. Honestly, I just wanted to take a chill pill today and did not want to work out whatsoever. Sometimes the way I like to kind of navigate through those thoughts and feelings is that I just have to remind myself that acknowledge those thoughts. Acknowledge that they exist. Acknowledge that it's making me feel a certain way. You know, the first point of contact is to acknowledge the thoughts. Second is to process them. And what I mean by that is start thinking about what happens if you don't do the workout. How would you feel after? If you don't work out today, do you feel like you're regretting? Not all the time you have to feel like you have to go 110%, because then it leads to burnout. I don't feel like today I felt like not doing the workout. My body isn't sore. I feel well rested. Actually got 8 hours of sleep, but for some reason my mind is not in it right now. If I don't work out today, for me, I just want to get started on maintaining a healthy lifestyle. That is a better outcome than me, taking a sedentary day. And remember your why, because years ago I was depressed and feeling suicidal. If I don't go on and run, I might fall into that same trap again, where I might find myself in that deep hole. Me working out and going through that challenge and that struggle is a way better outcome than the challenges and outcomes that I faced when I was in that moment of depression. With that being said, think about your why. Think about why you're doing this. Not for validation, not for anybody else's pressures, but more so yourself. But don't be too hard on yourself. Take it easy, take it step by step. And remember, this is a lifelong thing. Break boundaries, break barriers, and get after it. That being said, let's get this workout. Morning. Late start to the morning, but I have a night shift at 6 p.m. and I woke up too early and I can't really go back to sleep. And if I do, I'm going to feel really groggy. So I do have a workout today. It's in a 1 hour and 5 minute tempo workout. But because I woke up so early, I plan to take a nap later today. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cook some breakfast, let that digest, and then go out for my run, come back, take a nap, and get ready for work. The breakfast is going to be 4 eggs and 1 bagel with Nutella. Alright, you got the eggs cooking, everything bagels in the toaster, just ready for the Nutella. For today's workout, we're going to be using BPN Go One More Sport Plus. This is what 1 scoop kind of looks like, and put in just water. Alright, this is the final product. Something very simple, but effective for me. We got the Nutella, bagels, 4 eggs. Not every day needs to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. If I worked out every day or every time that I wanted to feel perfect, that would be like, honestly, a few times a year. Because not every day is going to be perfect. Some days you're going to have less sleep,
not feeling hydrated, not getting the proper nutrition in. You might have DOMS, that soreness, but that's what makes crossing the finish line for any type of race or any type of challenge that you may go through, because not a lot of people know the amount of sacrifices and hard work you have to put through in order to complete that challenge or overcome that trauma, because you did the workout on days like this when you didn't feel like it, but did it anyway. I'm proud of you guys. For anybody that's watching this video that decides to pause this video, lace up their shoes, and get after it. If it was easy, every single person in the world would be doing it. It's like that video I saw where approximately 50,000 people only run a marathon while 2 million people watch. Let alone you're less than 1% of the world's population. Let alone exercise, but less than 1% complete a marathon. So kudos to you guys. And if you're in the process of one, you can complete it. I believe in you. And if you're like stuck in a rut and you don't know where to start, everything that you're doing just backfires or feels like it backfires, I want to remind you to keep going. But don't be very hard on yourself. You have to forgive yourself and give yourself grace that, you know, you got up in the morning feeling very emotional, whether it's depression, anxiety, frustration, anger, but you decided to, you know, take a walk, listen to a book, read a book, go and see friends. Pretty much doing something for yourself and yourself only, you know, not for anybody else. You're not waking up in the morning to make somebody else happy. Nah, you wake up in the morning to make yourself happy. Small wins compound to a bigger win, you know. Take marathon training for example. People can just wake up and run a marathon, you know, but to do it healthy, you have to do small things leading up to it, which is like, you know, building up your mileage to a marathon distance. You know, those are small wins. Those are the sacrifices, and those are the things for yourself and nobody else. No one's telling you to go run, exercise, read a book, take care of yourself. But the reward for that is you get like literally, you get to control the result of that outcome. Not expecting a result from somebody else who is not going to give it to you. So, again, if you are pausing this video and getting up and doing that thing you've been putting at the back of your head or keep procrastinating on doing. Do it today, guys. Seize the day. I'm proud of you for taking that step. Build up to it. If you have to meditate, you know, take a whole day to yourself to build up the confidence to do it anyway. Because whatever techniques you need to do to get out that door and do it, that will give you the life that you've been dreaming of. I'm very, very fucking proud of you guys. Keep winning.
The cool part about all of this is that if you don't complete your goal, at least you tried. You know, you are much more closer to that goal than not doing anything at all. You know, so don't be so hard on yourself when a workout doesn't go as planned. Because I'm telling myself, like, I did a workout when things didn't feel like it was going my way. So be proud of that.